pay bill is now in Leliana's name, and they'll be contacting her about the damages. I don't reply, just forward the email to Leliana with a thumbs up. 5 minutes later, she texts me. What's this about the bill? I say, I left early. Wasn't my mess. She says, but you said you'd handle it. I say, I handle what I was there for. Anything after is on you. She doesn't reply. I put my phone down and go for a walk just to cool off. When I get back, I see the group chat is blowing up. Her friends are complaining about the venue asking for money, saying they got overcharged, that the place is a scam. Someone, Emily, I think, says she's not paying for someone else's mess. Leliana tries to calm everyone down, but she's clearly losing control of the situation. I'm not in the chat anymore. She kicked me out, but I see the notifications on my phone for a while before it goes quiet. So, I start thinking about the necklace. I call the place I ordered it from. They're local, not some chain, and ask if it's shipped. They say, no, it's waiting for pickup. I tell them I need to cancel the order. The event was canceled. Woman says she'll check. And after a minute, she says okay. She'll refund my card minus a small fee for the engraving. I say fine, whatever. So, Leliana is not getting the necklace now either. Here's the part that gets me. I post a warning in a private Facebook group for local event organizing names, just saying if you see a group with a birthday dinner for a woman named Leliana with a big squad, watch out. They'll stick you with damages and extra bills. I drop a few details so people know it's not just a fake review. Within an hour, I get 3 DMs from people saying they've had similar issues with birthday girls and big friend groups. Not naming Leliana, but I can connect the dots. I don't reply, just let it sit. I get home, sit on my couch, and go through her Instagram again. She hasn't posted since this morning, but her cousin's story from last night is gone. I check his page and see he's blocked me. LOL. Okay. Kathleen posts a meme about men who think they're special and tags Leliana. Real subtle. I guess they think I'm just going to roll over and pay for their mess, then disappear. Nah. By the end of the day, Leliana texts again. She asks if we can talk. I say about what? She says about last night. I say, I already talked to the venue. It's your problem now. She sends me a wall of text about being embarrassed in front of her friends. How I'm making her look bad. How I'm being mean for no reason. I don't even read the whole thing. I just reply, you wanted to be the center of attention? Congrats. I hear from Emily later, too. She DMs me and says she's sorry for how things went down. She didn't know the plan. She just wanted to have fun. I say, sure, but you were laughing along with everyone else. She says, not really. I just didn't want to make it awkward. I say, whatever. Hope the after party was worth it. She leaves me on read. I don't know if anyone else would have done what I did, but I'm not about to be the guy who gets humiliated and then foots the bill for it, too. I'm not doing her dirty work anymore. If she wants to be the queen bee, she can pay for her own honey. I'm done playing. Next step. I'm not done yet. Not by a long shot. If her friends think this is over, they're about to find out I'm not just some pushover. I don't care if they slam doors or talk trash about me in the group chat. I'm not backing down. We'll update if things get even messy, eh? Which TBH, I'm kind of expecting. Update 2. All right, buckle up EC if you thought the last part was wild. This one's got more drama and less patience. In GL, I'm tired and I know I shouldn't care, but I do. And yeah, I'm still mad, but now it's like a cold, steady thing instead of just being hot and embarrassed. You ever get so done with someone that you're just efficient about it? That's where I'm at. So, after I dropped the bill on Leliana and canceled the necklace, things got real weird real fast. I guess I thought maybe she'd just ghost me, or maybe she'd come crawling with some half-baked apology, but nope. She went on the offensive. I started getting these guilt-trippy texts from her like, you know, you embarrass me in front of everyone, and you're making such a big deal out of nothing. And literally, you're being petty. She even threw in a maybe you should grow up. Like, it was my job to take her public humiliation and then say thank you. What really set me off, though, was how her friends all circled the wagons. Kathleen dropped some passive-aggressive posts about guys who can't take a joke, and Julian, the cousin, started spamming the group chat about how if you're going to be that sensitive, maybe you shouldn't party with us. Like, am I supposed to be the clown for their TikTok, or what? I started to realize how much of this was about her keeping her queen bee status, and how her friends were all in on it for their own clout. I know Leliana's always liked being the center of attention, but this was next level. Like, she needs everyone to see her winning, even if it means setting me up as the loser. The first escalation was the group chat. My phone was blowing up. I kept seeing my name pop up even though I was kicked out. Emily actually DM'd me, not even pretending to be chill, and asked if I could just say sorry to Aleliana so she'd stop crying. She said, "It's not that deep. It was just a joke, and now the whole thing is messy." I told her, if it's not that deep, why is she so desperate? Emily said, "I don't know. She just hates looking stupid, and now her mom's asking what happened." I said, maybe she should have thought about that before turning her birthday into a roast. Aleliana's cousin tried calling me, too, but I didn't pick up. I shot him a text asking if the video from the dinner was still floating around, and if it accidentally got posted, I let everyone know exactly what was said. He left me on read. I don't think they expected me to push back at all. Like ick, maybe they thought I'd just slink away and never say anything. People like Aleliana, they get used to people letting stuff slide. I started noticing a bunch of mutuals unfollowing me on Instagram, which was honestly fine. I posted a story that was just sometimes you gotta pay attention to who was laughing and left it at that. Not really my style, but I was in a mood. I started hearing from people who weren't even there, like Aleliana's old friends, asking